So here's a quick one. A very extreme case of what can happen when you give your girl too much certainty. Title: My girlfriend gained 100 pounds and we're not having SCX. 100 pounds. That's a lot of weight on a gal. Me and my girl have been together for 5 years now. We practically grew up together and went through every hardship by each other's side. We know each other, we know everything about each other, and I'm absolutely in love with this girl like nothing I've ever experienced before, and that love has never changed. Smack! And you're going to see where that extreme love of her is going to cause this guy problems. And we're giving her certainty caused him problems. Our relationship has only gotten better with each year that passed, and there's nobody I'd rather spend the rest of my life with. A lot of things have changed recently. Oh, do tell. Within the last year, we made a huge decision to move in with each other. That gives the girl certainty. This has been amazing. However, my girlfriend has understandably been going through some things in her life that has caused her to gain roughly 100 pounds. Going through some things that caused her to gain 100 pounds. No one just gains 100 pounds just so easily. That takes a lot of work. And what does that mean? That means stuffing your face with garbage. But no girl does that out of nowhere unless she's suddenly got a serious medical issue out of nowhere, or also doesn't give a crap anymore because figures, I got this guy no matter what, so I can let myself go. This isn't her fault. Smack! Yeah, keep telling yourself that, dude. She has a pretty bad back injury and has prevented her from being able to be as active as she used to be, but this has also led to unhealthy eating habits too. Yes, an injury that can cause you to be less mobile. But as a retired personal trainer, I know darn freaking well, exercise, although extremely important, is a small portion of the process of losing weight or maintaining a healthy weight. It's what you eat. It's your diet. If you're consuming garbage, your body will start to look like garbage. That's what she's doing. I've always done my absolute best to be as supportive to her as possible, no matter what. That's part of your problem. I let her know constantly that I do and will always love her regardless of her weight. Smack! And that will never change. Smack! You just gave her permission to just stuff her face and let herself go because you're always going to be there. What happens when a woman believes that her guy is never going anywhere? Bullshit happens in varying degrees. You have just dug yourself a big hole, man. Let her know constantly that I do and will always love her regardless of her weight, blah, blah, blah. I can tell she started feeling insecure. I live a very active lifestyle and attempt to help her out as best possible with getting back on track because she's expressed that she knows she's gained a lot of weight and wants to lose it. Well, that's very nice she's saying that, but what actions has she taken to actually do something about it? And by the way, he says he has a very active lifestyle, so obviously this guy eats right and is fit and healthy. They don't match up. A guy like this who takes care of himself, he deserves better. But then again, he's not enforcing his boundaries. He's doing the nice guy thing, and look what it gets him. In the last 6 months, we probably had SCX a total of 15 times or less. It has unintentionally hurt her and her confidence. She ended up telling her younger sister about our SCX life, and since then, her younger sister would constantly make rude remarks to me about how I'm the unhorniest man she's ever met, and how her and her girlfriends have SCX more than us, and they've only been together for a few months. So any way someone might remotely feel bad for this dude's girlfriend, that's gone out the door now. When she's telling her 15-year-old sister about their SCX life, that's a minor, and she shouldn't be telling anybody about this. Now this guy has a genuine reason to be pissed and start really laying down the law. But the problem was that he wasn't laying down the law. He was being the understanding, super supportive, nice guy you see in movies, and look what it got him. A fat-ass girlfriend, doesn't do anything about it. And he's so turned off by her physically, they're hardly ever having SCX, and she complains to her younger sister. This guy should have told the younger sister to fuck off, and amongst many other things, but too nice. Says here, I didn't mention anything about why our SCX life isn't the same, but it's because of her weight gain. SCX has become physically challenging, and it's not like it used to be. Yeah, it's probably difficult to get a hard on too. I end up doing 90% of the work, and there's only 1 or 2 positions we can do because she's unable to. It's almost a chore now, and not something I look forward to. She wants to have SCX all the time, and I'm not just in the mood. I know SCX is important, so I can still help by using toys on her and stuff, but us not having SEX a lot is clearly a big deal to her and everyone else. And to you too, man. But you obviously aren't, because you have to do all the work, you're exhausted, and don't admit it, you're turned off by what you see. Since I'm a 20-year-old guy, I guess it's expected I'm supposed to be a horny sex machine all the time, but that's just not the case. Yeah, if she's physically attractive, which she's not anymore. I don't know what to do and how to do how to nicely go at the situation without her hating me. That's your problem. You've been doing the nice thing all along, and look what it's gotten you. I know women are sensitive about certain topics, especially regarding weight, which she's already insecure about, and the last thing I want to do is damage her. I feel stuck. Well, she's the one who's going to be stuck in her bed, not be able to get out if she keeps up with her actions. Well, so here's my response. Here's what I think, if she didn't tell the younger sister about their business, then I'd be a little more sympathetic, where I would suggest to him, since you obviously love her and don't want to lose her, to sit there and say, look, I love you and I care about you, but you need help. 100 pounds in a year, that is something that's wrong. You need to see a doctor about this. 100 pounds in a year, that's seriously something's going on. You're going to get diabetes. You may get heart disease. All these things. This is terrible. And we got to work together here, okay? Start changing the diet. I'll help cook things with you, healthy foods, and get back on track. The doctor can help you with this sudden weight gain, and also with helping with your back and things like that, because this is unhealthy, and I'm an active guy, and I'm a fit guy, and I need that as part of my life, and I have things I need. That's what he could do to be, but because she went and told the younger sister and using her to shame him and all that, I say the hell with her. I say, honestly, kicks her to the curb. And he's got his pass, his way out. Because, and notice in the beginning, he's saying how she was starting to put on the weight, and he was letting her know that he'll always be her no matter what, no matter how much weight she gains. That just gave her a free pass to just gobble down the junk food. You can't do that. You need to nip in the bud right away. Say, hey, if they have a good relationship and she's good to him, hey, I love you, I'm here for you, but I have needs, and I'm a fit and active guy. You got to take care of yourself. Otherwise, we're just not going to work. So let's join a gym together. Let's work out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's eat healthy, but it just can't work out that way. And I don't want to hurt you and make you and break your heart, but I have needs, and you got to be direct. And if she cries and carries on, then that is what it is. But he's dug himself such a deep hole, and she has as well, that with the whole I'm not going anywhere thing, she's going to use that against him. And guarantee you, because he's such the nice guy type and easily influenced by other people, if he has this conversation with her, even the most kind way, she's going to turn around and have everybody they know coming at him saying he's an a-hole and selfish and blah, 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 and body positivity. And I don't think he's strong enough to pretty much tell them all to F off and end it with her. So the only thing I can say to this guy is I wouldn't be with this girl at this point. She screwed it all up by telling the younger, that's your past. You told our business to your younger sister, I'm done, I've tried to be patient with you and the understanding type. You're not doing anything to help yourself. But that's the problem in life, guys. You want to help out people you care about, And the problem is, if you're too nice and I'm not going anywhere, it only makes it worse. You enable their behavior. So this guy made a big mistake, being too nice, too accommodating, I'm there no matter what type of thing. You can't do that, And again, guys, if you're a fit and healthy guy, you can't be with some chick who's, unless you're totally turned on by big, huge girls, which clearly he's not, because he obviously is not having sex with her because he's turned off by her, So he deserves better. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens there. But if you're in a situation like this, guys, you got to deal with it. And if she's not happy about it and she cries and carries on, then you got to walk away. But I guarantee you, if he lost his job, if she was dependent on his salary to pay for her lifestyle, he lost his job, and he wasn't doing anything about getting a new job or income, she may say she supported him in the beginning, but if he wasn't doing anything about it and the bills were piling up, I guarantee she'd leave his ass like that. And you all know it. And yes, I'm comparing the weight thing to the job thing, because the weight thing for the guy is physical, and we're attracted to what we see, and we can't not do certain things unless we're attracted. And women are attracted to guys, yes, because they're good looking, but let's be honest, the provider thing and money and success is more important. So that's the best way to compare it. She would leave his ass if he stopped being able to pay the bills. So I hope this guy makes the right choice.